Okay, hope that's better. Yes, I forgot there was a power outage last night, and every time that happens, the microphone also turns off, so we have to physically turn it back on again. So let me know if you can hear me without static now, and I will start over. Okay. Yes, I really like cam ops and mods and whoever else is involved. I really like this new chat. Haven't logged in yet, but it looks really, really nice, and it's so easy to read. Okay, so hopefully you guys are still out there and you can hear me this time. And once I get confirmation, I will start again. Okay. Let's see. Let's go over here and do the trick by the window. Pups are having so much fun out there. I believe it's Jet and Banks, probably. That's what who it looks like. Okay. Yay! Thank you, Crafty, and thank you, Tracy. Okay. So, let's try this one more time. So, interesting fun fact I have. Reese has this little spot on her back, a white spot. And I noticed it last week, and it is the exact same shape as the one Sugar has on her back. So I'm always amazed at how some of these dogs have the same markings, even over generations. It's pretty cool. But anyways, okay. So, let's see. Lynn wanted me to talk about Mr. Dawes today. And Mr. Dawes had decided last week that he no longer wanted to load up into the car. So, I believe Diane tried on Tuesday. He wouldn't even get near the car. So I ended up working with him, just getting in and out of the car, trying to make him comfortable in the car. He actually went in the car for me. I sat in there with him for a little while. When he wanted to get out, I let him jump out. I would take him for a little walk, and then we would go back in the car. And then after we got comfortable just sitting there with the door open, we actually put the hatch down, so we were inside the car with the hatch closed. And yeah, he was a little nervous, but it wasn't bad. I had a bunch of toys in there. I had some kibble I was giving him. I was just encouraging him that, you know, the car is a fun place. You get to go to fun places, the store, the park, wherever, you know. So he did fairly well. Then we opened up the hatch, and he actually stayed in there for a little bit and then jumped out. He didn't want to just rush out. So I figured we were all set with him that, you know, okay, he's good. I got him back in and out a few times. Only to find out when I came in on Thursday, John tried to take him out, and he would load up in the car and jump out right away. And then when John finally got him in the car, he took him to a place, brought him back, but I guess he jumped right out of the car as soon as the hatch opened, which is not a good thing. So once again on Thursday, I worked with Dawes, mainly in the car. He loaded up for me. I sat in there. He did load up and jump out a couple times. I just sat on the edge of the RAV with the hatch open and tried to coax him to go in. It took a little bit, but he finally did go in. Sniffed around a bit. Wasn't too anxious. He would jump out, and then, we would start again. I would try to get him back in again. Got him to the point where he would be in the car, and I asked him to do a down, and he laid right down. Just petting him, trying to get him relaxed in the car. So then I decided I was gonna go out of the car, just on the outside by the open hatch, and see if he'll stay in the car. And I think he came out with me, but then I got him back in, and he stayed there while I stood outside. I got him to lay down again. He was very comfortable watching everything going on, in the farm, people walking by. And the interesting thing I noticed, though, when somebody came over to the RAV, he would jump right out. So it was almost like, okay, they're going to close me in, or, he's got something going on. So as soon as the person left, he would jump back in again. So, yeah, something we got to work on. So we stayed in the car for, a while, and he did better. And when he would jump out, I would take him for a little walk just to break it up. He got comfortable in the car. He laid down, and he stayed there for a while with the hatch open. I was outside, so I was very, very happy with that. So when Diane came back, I asked her, I said, how about if you drove the RAV and I sat in the back with him just to give him a little more support and try to get him comfortable? So she's like, yeah, that's a great idea. So she went and brought the dog back that she had, and as soon as she turned the RAV on, Dawes started to shake. So and then he kept on looking for her, because she went to get something out of her car and then came back, and as soon as she got in the car, he was really shaking. And so I was just trying to calm him down, just, trying to make him comfortable. And about halfway through our ride, he stopped shaking. He laid down. He was very calm. At one point, I almost thought he was going to fall asleep, which is great. When we brought him back, when we opened the hatch, I told him, he had to stay and wait. Diane did the same thing. Opened the hatch. He stayed in the car, which was great, because that's one of the things he was, doing, is just running out. So we got him out of the car. We praised him because he did a great job. And so I might be working with him again today. Not really sure. I got to see, what's going on in the barn. I might just walk them since they like the snow. We'll have to just see. Let's see. Another thing that I've been doing with the dogs, the pups, are when I walk them, I take them over to the tea tent. And it's very good for training, because it's a really narrow area, because it has picnic tables, it has many things around, so you can work your way around. I can practice right, I can practice left with them. I can also get them in a spot where I can have them back up with me, because that's, they do that a lot when they're working. So, and I notice when I take them over there, when I first take them out, they're a little excited anyways to go for their walk and be out. But after I work with them in the tea tent, and we do a little work, and I sit down with them, and then we do a little bit more, and then we come back out here, they're more focused when I bring them back out in the driveway. So they're listening better. They're not trying to walk ahead of me. They're right with me. So I think it's really helping them. And I'm just doing the basic commands with them, getting them to focus on me mainly as being the handler, walking them, giving them their left-right commands, under, down, and then the other trainers will build on that when they take them off property. So I'm just kind of like working with them, putting it in their minds what they should be doing, and then the trainers work off of that. So it's the other trainers. So it's working really well. I'm really proud of all the pups. They're coming along great. They're doing much better with their recall after they eat. Some of them actually run right back to their kennel. And I was like, wait, are these the same pups? Because, but I think they're getting it. They're getting into their routine. After they eat, they get on their carandas and they sleep, and they're out until we leave. So yeah, they're really coming along, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy for them. And I think that's about all I have for you today. I'm sorry the first take didn't go through, but hey, we do it again. Anyways, you all have a good day. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all your support. It's really appreciated. And take care.